The Lowland Tapir is one of the most unusual animals you'll see at Northumberland Zoo, instantly recognisable thanks to its long, flexible nose. Despite looking like a pig mixed with a small elephant, tapirs are actually related to horses and rhinos. Their short trunk is prehensile, meaning they can use it to grab leaves, fruit and branches with surprising skill. Lowland tapirs come from the forests and wetlands of South America, where they spend much of their time wandering through dense vegetation and cooling off in rivers and pools. They are excellent swimmers and often head into the water to escape predators or to simply relax during the heat of the day. Although they appear slow and gentle, tapirs are powerful animals with strong bodies and surprisingly quick bursts of speed when needed. Sadly, lowland tapirs are facing threats due to habitat loss, hunting and deforestation. Zoos like Northumberland Zoo are helping to raise awareness about these fascinating animals. Watching a tapir up close is brilliant, and it reminds us that some of the world's most incredible animals are the least known. The snow leopard is one of the most beautiful and mysterious big cats in the world, perfectly adapted for life in the mountains of Central Asia, with its thick smoky grey fur and powerful body and fluffy tail. It's built to survive freezing temperatures and rocky terrain. Snow leopards are incredibly agile, able to leap across huge distances, while silently hunting animals like mountain sheep and goats. The Canadian lynx is a powerful wild cat, perfectly adapted for life in the cold forests of North America. Instantly recognisable by its thick fur, large paws and distinctive black ear tufts, this beautiful predator is built for snowy conditions. Its oversized paws act like natural snowshoes, helping it move quickly across the snow when hunting. Canadian lynx prey mainly on snowshoe hares, and the number of animals are both closely connected in the wild. When the hare populations rise, lynx numbers increase too. The cats are usually solitary and spend most of their time moving quietly through the forests, relying on stealth and patience rather than speed. Here at Northumberland Zoo, the Canadian lynx offers visitors a chance to see a lesser-known wildcat up close. Their calm but alert behaviour makes them fascinating to watch. They are a brilliant example of how animals adapt to some of the harshest environments on Earth. Ring-tailed lemurs are one of the most recognisable primates in the world, famous for their long striped black and white tails and lively personalities. Native to the islands of Madagascar, these fascinating animals spend most of the time on the ground compared to other lemur species, moving in social groups known as troops. Their tails aren't used for hanging from branches like monkeys, instead they help with balance and communication. Ring-tailed lemurs often hold their tails high in the air, like flags, so members of the group can stay together when travelling. There are also known for sting fights, where the male uses scent glands to mark their tails and wave at rivals during disputes. At Northumberland Zoo, the ring-tailed lemurs are always entertaining to watch as they leap, climb and sunbathe together. Sadly, these animals are endangered in the wild due to habitat destruction and hunting. Seeing them up and close is a great reminder of how incredible wildlife can be, and it's only found in Madagascar, and why their conservation is so important for the future. The European eagle owl is one of the largest and most powerful owls in the world, with striking orange eyes, huge wings and distinctive ear tufts that give it a fierce appearance. These incredible birds of prey are mainly active at night, using their silent flight and excellent hearing to hunt small animals, birds and other prey with remarkable precision. Despite their size, they're surprisingly agile in the air and can glide almost silently through woodland and rocky landscapes. It's a fantastic chance to be able to see one of these hunters up close. The Bengal Eagle Owl is a striking bird of prey, native to rocky hills and forests of India and part of Southeast Asia. With piercing orange eyes, powerful talons and large feathered ear tufts, it is an unmistakable experience. These owls are active mainly at night, silently hunting small mammals, birds and reptiles using their incredible eyesight. At Northumberland Zoo, the Bengal Eagle Owl is a fascinating species to watch, showing how perfectly adapted these are as nocturnal hunters. The brown wood owl is a large and powerful owl species found in forests across Asia, recognised by its deep brown feathers, dark eyes, and haunting nighttime calls. Unlike some owls with bright yellow or orange eyes, the brown wood owl's eyes are darker, giving it a calm but mysterious appearance. These owls are expert nocturnal hunters using silent flight and excellent hearing to locate prey in dense woodland. At Northumberland Zoo, the brown owl is a brilliant example of how perfectly adapted owls are for life in the shadows of the forest. The snowy owl is one of the world's most iconic birds of prey, famous for its stunning white feathers and piercing yellow eyes. Native to the Arctic tundra, these powerful owls are perfectly adapted for freezing conditions, with thick feathers covering almost their entire body above their feet. Unlike many owls, snowy owls are often active during the daytime, especially during Arctic summers, where daylight can last for almost 24 hours. At Northumberland Zoo, seeing a snowy owl up close is a fantastic chance to appreciate their beauty and strength of one of the Arctic's most remarkable hunters. The common buzzard is one of the UK's most familiar birds of prey, often seen soaring high above the countryside on broad wings while searching for food below. These adaptable hunters feed on small mammals, birds, carrion and even insects, making them highly successful across many different habitats. At Northumberland Zoo, the common buzzard is a great reminder of the incredible wildlife that can often be spotted here in Britain. Watching one up close gives you a real appreciation for the sharp eyesight, powerful talons and graceful flight of this impressive native raptor. The American Kestrel is the smallest falcon in North America, but what it lacks for in size it makes up for in speed, colour and hunting skills. With its bright rusty red feathers, blue-grey wings and bold facial markings, it's one of the most colourful birds of prey in the world. These agile hunters are famous for hovering in mid-air while scanning the ground for insects, small mammals and reptiles before diving down with incredible precision. Despite their delicate appearance, American kestrels are fast, fearless predators, perfectly adapted for open grasslands and woodland edges. At Northumberland Zoo, the American kestrel is a brilliant bird to watch and a reminder that even the smallest birds can be incredibly skilled hunters. The Arctic fox is a remarkable animal, especially adapted for survival in one of the coldest environments on Earth. Native to the Arctic regions of Europe, Asia and North America, these foxes are protected by one of the warmest coats in the animal kingdom, helping them survive freezing temperatures, strong winds and heavy snow. One of the most fascinating facts about the Arctic fox is its fur changes colour with the seasons. During the winter the coat becomes bright white to blend in with the snowy landscapes. During the summer it changes to brown or grey to match the rocks and tundra. This natural camouflage helps to avoid predators and allows them to sneak up on prey like lemmings and birds. Arctic foxes are incredibly resourceful animals and often follow larger predators such as polar bears to scavenge leftover food. At Northumberland Zoo, the Arctic fox is a fantastic species to watch and a brilliant example of how animals can adapt to some of the harshest conditions anywhere found in the world. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Parma Wallabies are small, shy marsupials, native to the forest and scrubland of eastern Australia. Although they may look similar to kangaroos, wallabies are generally smaller and more suited to moving through the dense woodland rather than the open grassland. Parma Wallabies are known for their gentle nature, soft grey-brown fur and excellent agility as they hop through their environment. For many years scientists actually believed Parma Wallabies was extinct in the wild until populations were rediscovered in Australia during the 1960s. That rediscovery became an important conservation success story and showed just how important wildlife protection and research can be. At Northumberland Zoo, the Parma Wallabies often visit a chance to see one of Australia's lesser known marsupials up close. Watching them hop and interact is a brilliant reminder of the unique wildlife found across Australia and the importance of conserving vulnerable species for the future. The white-faced Saki monkey is one of the most unusual looking primates found in the rainforests of South America. The males are especially striking, with jet black fur covering most of their body and a bright white face that almost looks like a mask. Females look very different, usually having browner or grey fur with lighter markings around the face. The difference between males and females makes the species instantly recognisable. White-faced Sakis live high in the rainforest canopy, moving carefully through the trees in search of fruit, seeds, nuts, insects, and occasionally small animals. They're excellent climbers and powerful jumpers, able to leap impressive distances between branches while staying balanced with their long bushy tails. Unlike some monkeys, their tails aren't prehensile, meaning they can't grip branches with them, but they can still use them to help balance while they move through the forest. Some monkeys are occasionally shy and cautious animals, often staying quiet to avoid attracting predators such as large birds of prey or wildcats. They tend to live in small family groups and spend much of the day foraging through trees. One interesting fact about white-faced Sakis is that they have incredibly strong jaws and teeth, allowing them to crack open hard nuts and seeds that many other animals would struggle to eat. At Northumberland Zoo, the white-faced Saki monkeys are fascinating to watch because of their curious behaviour and distinctive appearance. You'll often see them carefully climbing between the branches or quietly observing visitors from higher up in the enclosure. Sadly, rainforest destruction continues to threaten many primates across South America, making conservation and education increasingly important. Seeing animals like the white-faced Saki up close is a brilliant reminder of how incredible and diverse rainforest wildlife is and why protecting these animals and habitats matters so much for the future. The capybara is the largest rodent in the world and one of the calmest animals you'll ever likely to see. Native to South America, capybaras live near rivers, lakes and wetlands and spend much of their time swimming and relaxing in the water. Their partially webbed feet make them excellent swimmers, and they can even stay underwater for several minutes to avoid danger. Capybaras are very social animals, often living in groups and getting along peacefully with many other species. Their gentle nature has made them incredibly popular around the world. At Northumberland Zoo, watching capybaras lounging, grazing or taking a dip is a great chance to appreciate these relaxed animals up close. The wild hare is one of Britain's most fastest mammals, famous for its long ears, powerful back legs and incredible speed across open countryside. Unlike rabbits, hares are born above ground and ready to move almost immediately. They are often seen sprinting through fields or performing energetic leaps or boxing displays during the springtime. Spotting a hare in Northumberland is always a special moment and a reminder of the amazing wildlife that thrives within the British countryside.